Hi, this is Avaya from Scrappy Mania, and today I have a product review. I've been looking for a graphite stick that will give me this nice little blending effect when I add water. And I discovered this technique when I found this at Hobby Lobby, and it was on sale, so I got a set of 3. But all 3 sticks were, very chunky, and I wanted something that will be a little thinner, so that way I can do my smaller dolls a lot easier. I love how this works with water. It really blends very nicely, and it gives you this wonderful little charcoal effect. But I was having trouble finding one that will do this same blendability, because you put this on and it blends very nicely. So let me show you that one. So I'm going to take, this is the Pacific Art WSG 10B. So if you put that here, then I'm going to take a little bit of water and I blend it, and look how beautiful that blends. It really disintegrates very nicely, and it's perfect for when you do like a doll, you do the face and the eyes. It really blends very nicely. I really love how it blends, and it kind of liquefies very nicely. So I was trying to find something like that. So then I really like how this Pacific Art really works. It blends very nicely. So I've been trying for the last 6 or 7 months, trying to find a pencil that will do that same effect. Like, it will liquefy very nicely and it'll look almost like ink. Because if we go back to the doll, you can see how it blends. It's just beautiful how it just blends and it creates like an ink effect. I just love, love, love that. So I was looking for one. So the first thing that I went ahead and got these Derwents, and they're the graphite tones, and I'm going to go ahead and blend these, and you can see. So let me go ahead and look for the 4B first. And then I'm going to pretend I'm making a little shape of a face. Then the 2B. This is 2B. The same thing. 6B. And finally 8B. Okay, now I'm going to use some water. And it doesn't blend as nicely. So even though you blend it, see, it kind of disappears a little bit when you blend. And if you do like this, it's not as nice as this one. This one really, this is what I'm looking for when I put it down. I really wanted to make it, see how it looks like almost like ink? That's what I'm looking for, not really what that one was doing. So let's try the 2B. It does liquefy a little bit, but it disappears. It doesn't become like ink. They're perfect for drawing, don't get me wrong. You can use these for drawing, but not for the effect that I was trying to do, which was, create like a wash of my charcoal pen. And then that one's a little better. The 8B blends a little better. But see, it doesn't blend as nicely as this one. This one, if I go like this, and then I go over water, look how beautiful that blends. It's just perfect. Look how wonderful that is. And it almost looked like ink. I just love that effect. So these were not working. I don't like these. These are perfect for drawing, but that's pretty much it. I really didn't like these. So the next set that I went ahead and got was these Faber-Castell Graphite Aquarelle. So let's compare these. Do the same thing. And it doesn't feel creamy. It feels hard, and it's because it is hard. Let's do this one. And the other, I know this one is more like a crayon, but I just was looking for something just like that gave me that same effect. This is B, so let me put an arrow here. I'm running out of space. This is B. and 8B, and this is H. This is hard. Okay. And they're kind of hard. They're not as creamy texture. And again, when I put water over it, and this is a gesso surface, it doesn't really blend. See, it's not blending as nicely. And these are aquarelle. It's supposed to blend. And I want to use it in gesso surfaces. I want to use it for my mixed media journals. So I didn't like that one. So then, you know, I got the more cheapy one. I got the General Sketch and Wash. And, you know, it looks a little creamier. It is a little creamier. You can feel it's kind of creamy, not as the other one. And then when I did that, let's go ahead and look at this. It blends pretty nicely. And it's good. But I still wasn't 100% satisfied because you still could see the streakiness, see the lines. While with this one, if I go like this, let me put it over here. And then I blend it. See how it dissolves? You don't really see the line anymore. See how it just dissolves, it disintegrates? That's what I was looking for. This one doesn't really disintegrate as much. So then I went and got the Stabilo. I've been seeing a lot of articles and a lot of the mixed media books that I've been reading. One of the tools they recommend is an Stabilo pen. And in some YouTube videos, that's what they rave about, is the Stabilo pen. And then I've been seeing a lot of Diane Winkley's videos in her mixed media products, and she always used a Stabilo. And her book too, I read her book, and definitely she looks like she recommends Stabilo. So I did not find an Stabilo in my local Michaels or Joann. Fortunately, I went to Jerry's Autorama. Even though it's an hour away, I was in the opposite side of town. So I decided to grab one of these, and they're pretty economical. This was only $1.55. This was $19.99. Of course, I used a coupon for Michaels, but this was $19.99. These were about 15 bucks for all these four. The cheapest one was this one. This was about $2 something, and it came with two. So you got two for like $2.30 or $2.50 at my local Michaels. This one with a set of three, I got it for $2.50 at Hobby Lobby, and I got three of the same large ones, and I gave one to my sister. So for $1.55, pretty good price. So let's go ahead and check this one out. And already you can see it lays down more like a crayon than it is like a pencil, like an graphite. And it more likely because it's not really graphite, but it does behave and looks a little bit like a graphite. And then look and see how nicely, see it's acting just like my Pacific Art. Love it, really love it. And then look how nice it blends, and it really disintegrates the lines. You don't see the lines anymore. If you don't want to see the lines, it completely goes away, which is perfect for when you're doing your sketching of the face of your doll. You know how you put your guidelines, you know, you put the center guideline with the middle, and you divide the face up. Well, one of the things that I saw Diane Winkley does is she disintegrates those lines, those guidelines. She disintegrates it with water and then incorporate it with her when she paints it. So you could not do with these. These definitely, if you put the guideline too heavy, it's not going to go away. It's going to show. These as well, they're going to show. The Faber-Castell, I don't like these. The General Sketch and Wash does work a little bit. But if you press down too much on those guidelines, you're not going to be able to get rid of it. Definitely like the Pacific Art and the Stabilo. Definitely like this one. This is, I think, one of my favorites one. These are the two that I really love. And let me show you what I've done with the Stabilo. This is one of the dolls that I use. I went ahead and drew her out using the Stabilo pencil. And then just a little bit of water. I shade it and put a little bit of water and created a shade around her eyes and around her nose. And then I just used just a little bit of my wax pastels, and it's the water soluble wax pastels. I went ahead and used that to color her face and her mouth. And I really love how that looked. It looked very similar to my other one that I definitely, of all the pages in my art journal, this is one of my favorite. I really love how this came out. So, if you're looking for a go-to pencil that for your mixed media, it also has the ability to write on paper, glass, plastic, and metal. So this is a all-around great little pencil. I would recommend this Stabilo. I hope you found this informative, and if you were looking for that perfect pencil for your mixed media or for your drawing, here it is, your Stabilo. Thank you for watching.